Okay, guys, I'm gonna make some cookies. The lemon loaf that I made yesterday is already all gone. Actually, I think there's like 1 or 2 pieces on the kids' lunch plate. But have you ever heard of milk cookies? You use powdered milk. I have not, so I'm gonna give them a try, and I will show you guys how to make them. Hang on, I gotta grab a bowl. That runs into that cooler. Okay, I wrote it down on a piece of paper. So first, actually you don't even need to do that. Okay, 1.5 cups of flour. Just all-purpose flour. One. I don't know where my 4th cup is. It's lost, so or my half. So I just use a 4th slice. 1, 2. One teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder. 1 teaspoon. Yep. Teaspoon. A pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. 2 tablespoons of milk powder. Tablespoons, right? Yep, 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. And then mix all that up. And then in a separate bowl, you're gonna do all the wet ingredients. Should have grabbed another bowl. You're supposed to do a 1/2 cup of butter. I don't have any butter, so I'm gonna try to substitute it with applesauce and see what happens. You know, hopefully it turns out good. I'm actually gonna switch bowls because this one's bigger, and I'll add all of the dry ingredients into there. Okay, so set your dry ingredients aside. A 1/2 cup of butter melted. I don't have butter. I'm gonna use applesauce. And my applesauce is like frozen, but that's okay. We're gonna make do with what we have. A 1/2 cup of butter. Like I said, I'm doing applesauce. And hope that it turns out. Half of my applesauce is frozen because if you leave it in the back of the fridge, my fridge freezes stuff. So give me 1 minute. Okay, there we go. A 1/2 cup of butter / applesauce. This is only a 1/4, remember, because I lost it. But a 1/2 cup of butter. And then you'll do 3/4 cup of sugar. Let me finish doing this. Got it. 3/4 cup of sugar next. Three-fourths cup of sugar. I know I've said that like 4 times. But, and then a 1/4 cup of water. So let me get the sugar. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got the sugar in here. And then you need a 1/4 cup of water and a teaspoon of vanilla. I just do a capful because that's about right. Okay, mix all of that together and then slowly add in your dry ingredients. Okay, so I got that all mixed up. I don't know if the applesauce is gonna make it taste a lot different. I know I've seen a lot of people use applesauce in place of butter, but I've never done it, so we're going to hope that it turns out good. So I'm going to add my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients. Just a little bit at a time, making sure it's mixed in good. So I'm going to do that. And then once I get all of my dry ingredients mixed into my wet ingredients, you will cover it and let it chill in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes. So once it's all chilled and everything, I'll come back and show you guys what's next. Okay guys, I got it all mixed up and it's in the oven chilling. So I'm gonna clean up my mess now. I will remind you guys, my oven only like halfway works. It will like heat up, but it won't stay hot. So I have to like turn it off and turn it back on multiple times. So most of my stuff doesn't cook 100% correctly just because the thermometer doesn't keep my oven hot, but mine usually takes longer and it doesn't turn out as pretty because it cooks the top, but like the middle doesn't cook. It's a whole thing. I don't know, but I've still been baking in it. It just, my baked goods don't turn out pretty and it's a whole ordeal, but I've been in such a baking mood that I've just been dealing with it. And so mine might not look exactly how they're supposed to look and take a lot longer to cook, but we're still going with it. Have you guys ever had milk cookies? I've literally never even heard of them. I just have all this powdered milk, so I was like, oh, what desserts can I make with this? Like, there's got to be something, and that came up, so I was like, heck yes, let's give it a try. So it's in the fridge chilling for 20 minutes, and then after that you will preheat your oven to 350, and then the recipe says 10 to 12 minutes and the cookies will be cooked. And then when you take it out of the oven, you want to take it off of the pan immediately so it doesn't overcook, it said, because then they'll become hard. So yeah, and it also says do not over chill your cookies because then the dough will become like super hard. So 15 to 20 minutes it said. And then it says line it with parchment paper, put the cookies on. Pretty good size cookies, it said. And then yeah, so we'll go from there and see how they taste and how they do. Like I said, I used applesauce because I didn't have any butter, so it might have a little bit of an applesauce taste, but that should be fine. I've seen multiple people use butter instead of, or use applesauce instead of butter, so we'll see how it works. I've never tried it before that I can remember, but most people say it's just like softer and more like moist and might have a little applesauce flavor, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. So anyway, waiting for it to chill, then I'm gonna cook it at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes, probably longer, maybe because my oven doesn't work that well, but anyway, I'll come back when my cookies are all done. Okay, here's before I cook them. Something that I've noticed is they are super sticky, but I think that's because I used applesauce, so I couldn't really roll them into cookie balls or anything because they're just so sticky. They like stuck to my hand, so I think I should have put it like a 1/4 cup more flour so that they set up more like cookies. But we're still gonna give them a chance, see what happens. So now I'm gonna bake them at 350, 10 to 12 minutes if your oven works. Not sure how long mine will take. Okay, I know that you guys probably can't tell, but they actually look really good. They puffed up nice, so maybe the batter is actually supposed to be like sticky almost. I'm not sure if it was because it's supposed to be like that or if it was from my using applesauce. I don't know. I guess the only way for me to know is to make them with butter, but they puffed up really nice. They actually look delicious. I can't open the oven to show you guys because it'll let all the heat out and that'll be a whole thing, but so far they look really good. Okay guys, here they are. Like I said, my oven makes them, everything might have cooked. The top gets brown, but the bottoms, is it maybe not done? Feels like it's done, but, oh, it's done. See that? It's like a cake almost. It feels like cakey. So it says immediately take off of here to let cool or else it will get hard. It's very soft. Do you see that? Very soft. Once they cool, I'll let you know how they taste. Hey you guys, let's taste them. So mine did overdo the top a little bit, but they're really soft. Can you see that? It's not like a cookie consistency. It's more like cake. Excuse me. It's more like a sweet bread in my opinion. Like it doesn't really taste like a cookie. Smells good. I can definitely taste the my makeup is like melting off. I can definitely taste the applesauce. So I wonder what it would be like without, like with just butter. I'll have to try it. But
I want a cookie. I want a cookie. I want a cookie.
hold on. But overall, it's not too bad. I think that it almost would be better with like some sort of like frosting on top, like cream cheese frosting on this would be amazing. I'm gonna play around with it. And if you've had these, let me know if you have any tips. But they're like really soft. It's almost like a sweet bread though, rather than a cookie. I wonder if like chocolate chips would be good. I want to try it with just butter and see if that makes a huge difference, but pretty decent. Okay, you guys, hear me out. We're using these milk cookies as buns because like as little sliders. We're gonna make little sliders with them, hamburger sliders, because they taste so much like a Hawaiian roll. And if you've ever had Hawaiian roll used as a bun for your hamburger, it is amazing. So we're trying it out with these because they taste so much like a Hawaiian roll that I think this is gonna be delicious. We'll report back. Give it a try. Is it good? Okay. Is it good?
Let's try like 2 of them.
Is it good? Okay, you guys, let's give it a try. That's so good. Do you like it, babe? Peace, friends. Thanks for watching.
Gonna need some new shades with the new lights in my shop. Don't stare at them, folks. You'll go blind.
Bye.
Later.